Holy 2000? Guys, thank you so much for this. When I started this channel back in 2007, I had no idea I would ever get to this status. Or that I would be making these types of videos at all. So how about we take the time to reflect on my channel. This countdown will be the hybrid style of Ishinobu 2's top 10 greatest moments, biggest screw-ups, and Fawful's Minion's top 10 videos he's most proud of. So let's start off with the positives. I present the top 5 best videos I've ever made. When I was younger, I was a control freak. Don't get me wrong, I am still a control freak, but I'm not as bad anymore. I was always nervous sharing my things with other people, and I always liked to be in control of my own projects. Back in October last year, I started working on a huge list. When I showed it to my friend, the first thing he said was, "I'm coming along for the ride." And thus, Top 30 Wii Games was born. First, I know for a fact that this is the Trees Apprentice's favourite countdown by me, and for good reason. This is one of the first times I ever let my work be handled with another person, and was my very first collab. And if I was going to make it with anyone, it should be with my close friend, Yeso. This was a monster list to make, with the project taking 2 months from production to publishing. But in the end, the work was all worth it. We were funny, entertaining, and we got all our points across. In my eyes, this is the second best collaborative project I've ever done, even more than my collab with Ishinobu's and Josh's top 10 co-op games. To finish, in case any of you are wondering, this will not be the last collab I do with Yes.
You probably have guessed which game it was by now, seeing it was the only one left to mention.
This game is what it is. The only excuse you have for not owning this game is not having a Wii, in which case, go buy one!
You can duke it out like a pro or play on easy like a pansy. Do what you like. Even Speed's outro has a clip of him owning me, which I've continually requested be removed.
And it shall not be because I'm better than you!
Brawl is the ultimate multiplayer experience, with tons of stages, game modes, characters, etc. There's even a level builder. A freaking level builder!
That's not to say the single player isn't amazing. With all previous game modes returning, plus the all-new Subspace Emissary, Brawl will last forever.
Or at least till the next one comes out.
Until then, you can look forward to getting every unlockable trophy and sticker. Good frickin' luck! Out of all the videos I've made, this is the one I've seen receive the most praise and most noticed among the higher community. My top 19 Okami bosses. For a bit of backstory, it was at the point that my countdown was beginning to become popular that I realized that I had to do something fresh and new and push the boundaries of everything I had done before. And this countdown ticked all the boxes. This countdown has the most words of any project I've ever made in my entire life, with the entire script being 9 pages. 9 freaking pages, with more than 6,500 words. It's by far the best written countdown I've ever done, hands down. This video has also been praised as one of the best examples of the least to favorite format. Although, looking back on it now, I did make quite a few mistakes, such as mispronouncing words, stuttering, and just certain facts wrong. But let bygones be bygones. For my number 1, I've chosen the boss that I feel is the most impressive and intimidating in the entire Okami universe. A boss so powerful that Aroki, Ninetales, and Lechku and Nechku are just puppets to him. A boss so resilient that Akuro was born from his remains. Someone whose influence is so strong, he is the sole reason there is evil in the world. That's right. My number 1 is the Emperor of Everlasting Darkness, Tokoyami no Sumeragi, or as he is most known as, the Dark Lord Yami. What? How could I put him any lower? He's basically the essence of all negativity in the world. He was even the final boss of Tatsunoko vs. Capcom. Come on, do I need to go into any further detail? Well, screw you, I'm going in. Unless you have a bad memory, you'll remember that I said that Top 30 Wii Games was my second best collaborative project. I'll have to say that my best collaborative project was not with just 2 people, but 4. Oh yeah, I'm talking about the epic failures playing
Kirby's Adventure Wii! Isn't that fascinating?
This, people, is f***ing amazing. After first playing Kirby's Adventure Wii, the idea arose for the epic failures, featuring myself, Yesone, the Dragon of Pain, and Mini Axe Murderer to play through this game together. When we finally put it in action, the result was a joy-filled, insane roller coaster of chortles that even Fawful would be proud of. This was also a great way of getting my friends known to all my viewers. I've rewatched these episodes so many times, and trust me, it never gets old. If I honestly had to tell you which episode was my absolute favourite, I would have to say episode 6 was the best. You are a pirate.
Robotnik Land. You idiots! Stop that, Gilly. Oh, that's you.
Don't you dare die!
I'm trying not to, but you're destroying all the place.
Hey, mister.
I think you're way out of line, young man. No, don't go to sleep! Wake the fuck up!
Hit the road.
Boom! You guys suck! This is very inconvenient.
Running around at the speed of light.
You screwed it up!
Nothing to do with me.
Oh yeah? Yeah, actually you're probably right. Still, my point is valid, because I have puzzles. Right over it. Has anyone ever considered that?
Ah, that's a shit idea. Arr, being a pirate is not like me. You want to let down a pirate is free. You are a pirate. You are a pirate. Yarn. I know. Let's turn into spiders.
Eels! Crushing! I mean, throw it.
Oh, you should. That makes sense. Quick, Sam, drop out like everybody else.
No, because what's another life?
Oh, crap.
Yes!
Also, if any of you want to see more epic failures insanity, head over to Yes's channel to see our Mario Party. To finish... One thing countdown makers are usually praised for is challenging the common consensus and passing with flying colors. One countdown I've made does not just do that, but it's considering my favorite video game series of all time. Yep, my number 2 is my top 15 Zelda games. In most people's eyes, I did everything just right. This was based more on opinion than fact, but hey, it's impossible to have a list without bias. Anyway, having the chance to talk about every single game in the series was a great accomplishment, and unveiling my favorite game of all time was so satisfying. This was fantastic. I loved making every second of this countdown, and as everyone has pointed out, my famous line. Before I finally state my best work ever, where would I place Skyward Sword now that I've played it? Well, I would put it as number 3. Yes, another Zelda game I think is better than Ocarina of Time. Yes. You all guessed it. Through the process of elimination, you've already figured out that my number 1 is The Legend of Zelda: Twilight Princess. This is the one single game that made me fall in love with this series. This is the one game out of every other game I've played that I would classify as perfect. The story, perfect. The gameplay, perfect. The items, perfect. The soundtrack, perfect. Just everything, perfect. This is my favorite game of all time. As much as I love Okami and the Primes, they have never hit me at the deep personal level this one has. I'm Speedster, and come on Skyward Sword! Out of every single video I've ever made, there's one that no matter how many times I lay eyes on it, I struggle to comprehend that I was even capable of making it. A video which I poured so much heart and love of something into it, making it the best work of my life. The only video I've ever made that was actually banned from the public due to copyright. But I fought my case and it was revealed in its unaltered glory. All I have to do is say its name and no explanation will be required. Top 20 Sonic the Hedgehog vocal songs.